Hey everyone, welcome to the second episode of What's Up Your Asheville. Lazoom guide Ben Kuchite here, joining you once again from my house, which is getting smaller and smaller every single day. We're now on quarantine day number 700, and isolation is taking its toll. That's a picture of me and my eldest daughter doing a little homeschooling the other day. She's never going to make it out of second grade. Before we get started, I'd like to extend a big thank you to everybody who watched last week, who tuned in last week. This is very different from what Lazoom Tours normally does, but I'm told that our very first episode was viewed at least tens of times. That's pretty good, so we are going to keep them coming, and we do have a great show planned for you today. Everyone's favorite Lazoom character, Sister Bad Habit, is going to be joining us out and about on the town later on, and we're going to check in with Bridget of Madison County for some quarantine dating tips as well. But first, some local news updates. If you've had a reason to go through downtown Asheville recently, it's probably been really eerie. It's practically empty, there's no one out and about, and that's good. It means that Ashevilleans, we're at home, we're staying safe like we're supposed to. But at least one Asheville citizen was out and about, brazenly ignoring all social distancing guidelines. Holy hell! It's like I Am Legend. What is going on? We have bears in Asheville, but they don't usually just wander around downtown like they're shopping for a pair of yoga pants or something. What is going on? I was half expecting Will Smith to roll up in a red Ford Mustang and start shooting at the damn thing. We did get a statement from the Asheville Police Department, though. They told us that the bear was following social distancing guidelines, keeping a distance of at least 6 paws, and only shopping for the bear essentials. On April 1st, the Biltmore Estates announced that they would furlough 2,200 of their 2,500 employees. Who makes that kind of announcement on April Fool's Day? It's okay. I trust they're actually laid off. Honestly, I don't know why they're closing. If you've ever gone through the Biltmore house on a busy day, you're already immune to the coronavirus. That is the 43rd bathroom that you've looked at today, Margaret. Move your ass. It's like 100 degrees in here. Now, they aren't the only ones being forced to do layoffs. A record 6.6 million Americans have applied for unemployment benefits. And here in North Carolina, our unemployment website is being given a lot more than it can handle right now. A lot of people have reported being unable to file for benefits. And what I'm wondering is, how the hell is Netflix still working? I've done nothing but watch Netflix for 2 weeks. I watched The Tiger King 3 times today. I'm actually watching it right now. It is brought up on my computer in front of me right now. This show is awesome, you guys. You have to check it out. And speaking of The Tiger King, I'm about to hit you with the most 2020 headline you're likely to hear anytime in the near future. Joe Exotic has contracted the coronavirus. Seriously, is there anything this guy doesn't do? Look at him. He looks like Guy Fieri if he spent a month eating nothing but Bojangles and Waffle House. Joe Exotic has contracted the coronavirus, and what fans want to know is, how does that bitch Carol from Big Cat Rescue keep winning? At press time, she had both called on Joe Exotic to release the virus and intentionally contracted it herself. And if you didn't get that last joke, I highly recommend getting yourself laid off and watching some Tiger King. It's really fun, you guys. It's really fun. If this show had come out 4 years ago, Joe Exotic would definitely be the president right now. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Layoffs.
Layoffs, that's right. Anyhow, we're There is some good news, though. Ingalls Market, they announced that they're actually going to be hiring 5,000 new employees and paying all of their current part-time and full-time employees between $150 and $300 in one-time bonuses. That's great news. And more good news, Asheville Pizza and Brewing is finally reopening. Their North Asheville location is now offering no-contact curbside pickup, something a lot of local restaurants are doing. In order to stand out among the crowd, local sports bar, the Beer Garden, has started offering full-contact curbside pickup. I just wanted to see how well Kyle's Photoshop skills have been progressing. Good work, Kyle. That looks good. North Carolina residents have been under a statewide stay-at-home order for over a week now, and one company has been monitoring how well we're doing. Spoiler alert, we suck at it. North Carolina has received a D- from Unicast based on data collected by its cell phone clusters is what they're looking at. Clusters of cell phones to determine whether people are gathering in large groups. Here in Buncombe County, we actually got a B. Not bad. Not bad, Buncombe County. Lezoom Tours, we're still doing our part to try and educate the public about best social distancing practices. And here to help us out is Sister Bad Habit, everybody. Sister Bad Habit. She's going to go out, she's going to get some perfectly legal exercise and encourage Ashevilleans to practice safe social distancing in a segment that we are calling In the Field.
When Jesus walked, when Jesus walked, oh happy day, oh happy day, oh happy day.
Hello folks, Sister Bad Habit here reporting live from the streets of Asheville. As you can see, there's not much going on down here, it's pretty quiet, but I'm keeping myself a good safe zone. As you can see, this bike is 6 feet off the ground, so I'm keeping myself socially distanced while judging other people for not being socially distant. Excuse me, ma'am, are you a prostitute or are you just walking an invisible dog? I have something for you.
Oh, thank you.
Roll the toilet paper. You can wad it up and use it as tampons if you like. Do whatever you want, love. Do whatever you want. Hey, Ben, can you hear me? It seems like we lost connection earlier. Well, I'm Sister Bad Habit, and I'm here on Merriman Avenue at Asheville Pizza Company. And I want to remind all you sisters, don't beat your children just because you're exhausted trying to homeschool them. There's a silver lining to everything. My silver lining, personally, is that there's not going to be a topless rally this year at Vance Monument. F*** that. All those bitches walking around with no... Damn it, that's no way to be religious in this. Anyways, I love you all, and I hope we all remain sane during this crazy time.
Sister Bad Habit, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to hear from you again, sister. Now on to our next topic, dating during quarantine. We're actually going to take you all the way to Madison County right now. We're going to drop in on one of our favorite guides, Bridget of Madison County, in a segment that we call Quarantinder.
Hello, all you lovely people. It is Bridget out here quarantined in Madison County on my porch, and I've got some tips for you today for online dating in the age of quarantine for all you single folks. Let me just say, as a matchmaker, I am willing to go the social distance for you. All right, so tip number 1, do not be afraid to be bold with your look, okay? He's going to need to see this from at least 6 feet away, so put on extra blush, all right? Don't be afraid to eat some snacks, because you are a snack. If he doesn't respect that, he doesn't deserve you. Get yourself a fishing rig. That way you guys could have a drink together from the appropriate feet away. Don't be afraid to order a husband in. I was just using Postmates, this app, the other day. It does not mean what you think it means, but I did get some Taco Bell out of it. And last but not least, I'm just trying to find me a fella who's not afraid of a big, fluffy kitty. Not a euphemism. This is Guy Fieri Jr. All right, stay safe out there.
Thanks, Bridget. Always good to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for What's Up Your Asheville. Please tune in next week where we will continue just talking about the coronavirus. That's all we're going to talk about ever again, let's be honest. Please have a great week. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you next week.